Nothing in existence is supposed to be left untouched. Everything in existence needs to be interacted through creatures, human beings, experiences, consciousness, and so on. Because everything holds potential. Everything needs to go through a transcendence and a metamorphosis of transformation. Everything. Everything needs to be touched, interacted, refined, and elevated, and brought essentially back to its source. So if we really want to know what the baseline of divine will in all of energy, in all of existence, it's to return it back to source. It's to connect it back to its origin. And the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh, which is my Rebbe, Rabbeinu HaKadosh, Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh, Rabbi Yisrael ben Rabbi Eliezer and Sarah, teaches us that essentially when we return it back to its source, meaning we utilize that object, that experience, we find within the pain the divine will of why it is in existence. That's the potential. There's a potential for divinity and divine goodness to be revealed in everything. When we do that, the Baal Shem Tov teaches us, that's what it means, sweetening the judgments at their source. That means taking the constriction of the pain, widening it to endlessness, widening it, opening up the possibilities of something else to arise from it, finding and revealing from within it the goodness and the light, which is the divine intention from the get-go of why we even had to deal and confront and experience that. And that is called, automatically, when you reveal the light, you break open the klipa, you open up the fruit. The reason why there's a peel on an orange is not so you bite into the peel unless you candy it. It's really great to eat. The whole reason why you have a peel on an orange is to protect the fruit so you can enjoy it. If an orange grew without the peel, you wouldn't be able to really enjoy it. It would go rotten. So there's a reason why there's an encasement and a husk and a coverage and a constriction and a judgment. There's a reason why there's a cap on things. It's so that it could stay protected until the right person comes along and can open up that cap and reveal its sweetness and then enjoy the fruit. The other thing that is found in energy is the third part of energy is information. Energy equals information. Again, let's sum it up. Energy is a manifestation of divine will, the force that brings about creation into creation, the divine will and intention of why that thing, that person, that experience, me as a human being, I'm here. Number one. Number two, it holds within it potential for it to grow, develop, become something where that divine will show its face. And what is the divine will? Always to impart good. So that the good, that's the potential. The potential is to reveal the good. It remains in a raw state until a human being comes along and reveals from within it the divine intention of goodness in it. So that's the potential that needs to be revealed. That means something needs to be finished. What is the finish of it? Seeing the good. Until you don't experience the good of it, it hasn't been finished. The third part of energy is information. What is that information? The information is where the intuition comes in. The information means that there's something here that I need to know. That's the consciousness. There's something here from within this situation, from within this experience, interaction, and so on. There's something here that I need to find out. There's information here that needs to be cleared away, that needs to be clarified, that needs to be forgiven and let go, that needs to be worked through. That's what intuition is. It's a deeper level of understanding from a place that didn't come from a logical place. It didn't come from necessarily a book or, right? It doesn't come necessarily from the power of deduction or conclusion. It doesn't have to fit the pattern of logic, but it's just something that you just know to be true from a very deep place within. Again, the more you're in a surrender mode and you push the ego aside, and you really and truly have only one intention, and that is to manifest Hashem's will in your life, to be a servant, a loyal servant, and a loyal daughter of His, the more your intuition will be refined, be clearer to you. You'll fortify your channel to receive it, hold on to it. Our generation is doing magnificent work here. Magnificent work. With all that pain, this magnificent healing that's happening. And that's why it's very painful, because we're meeting a lot of unfinished parts of self. But we're getting the job done, which is why, God willing, Mashiach is coming here in our generation. God willing, not in our children's even, but in our generation. B'ezrat Hashem.